track.
And I hope everybody having a blessed day out there, you know. I'd like to welcome y'all to Guttas Perspective, where we tap in on different aspects of life, clarity, just, guidance, man, just really just working on being better versions of ourselves, you know. Today, though, we're going to talk about self-love, self-care. And, basically, in order to love somebody fully, you gotta love yourself first, you know. And people tend to lose themselves, through other people, self-sacrificing, and a lot of the time they don't receive that love back. But it is more of a lesson. We all got to learn. Experience is the best teacher. But you got to notice the difference. Like, if somebody around you and all they do is point out your flaws and see everything that you're doing wrong, they ain't lifting you up, they don't love themselves. They projecting it on you for you not to love yourself. And self-love is when you at your lowest, you know what I'm saying? But you love yourself too much to stay in that place, you know what I'm saying? Self-love is when you're not being a yes man to somebody that don't have your best interests at heart. They only have you around for the things you could do for them, we got to put ourselves first. Basically, it's a balance. You got to know how much to give to a person, but at the same time, you put yourself first, but at the same time, you got to, be giving at the same time. You just got to know. Self-love also brings transformation, growth. Loving yourself when you feel nobody else love you. It takes, for the people who do love themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people out here, honestly, they don't love themselves. If you look in the mirror at yourself and you ain't happy with what you see, it's something you need to change. You know what I'm saying? They say hurt people hurt people. That's true, man. But you gotta know to love yourself enough to not get caught up in that web of that hate that's coming from the person that you love. Just because you love them don't mean they love you. And shit, people base love off of hurt. That's not. You feel that when you get hurt. You know the difference between love and somebody really playing games with you, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you love yourself, you can recognize that people try to find validation in other people. You should love yourself to know you the shit. You don't need to be worried about what nobody else think about you, like. And that's really like how it's supposed to be. So, in order to have, you gotta love yourself enough to not be worried about having nobody else around you to love you. Because you love yourself that much, well, you ain't gonna settle for anything. Self-love, basically, loving yourself enough to be willing to change for the better and better the things around you, you know what I'm saying? Like, self-love is everything, man. And don't forget, I don't care what you're going through, who you feel don't love you, who you feel turned their back on you, at the end of the day, You sitting there, it's just you. And you gonna lose yourself because you feel nobody else love you. That shit don't even matter, man. Love yourself. You know, don't let people, places, things, situations keep you from loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, all you got is self to build back up when nobody is there to help you even build yourself back up. It be like that sometimes. That's why you got your people come out, you know, harder than they came the first time. You know, because they love themselves. They're not gonna let themselves go. No matter how bad it was once upon a time. You just seen people. I done seen people at their lowest, man. But they love themselves so much. They like, man, I can't be living like this. So don't forget to love yourself first before you trying to give love to somebody else, because people operate off love in different ways, man. You dig what I'm saying? Through manipulation. You know what I'm saying? Betrayal. All that. And love is an action word also. Person can't tell you they love you, man. They gotta show you that. I don't care how long the relationship is, how long you feel you've been knowing them. A person gonna show you how much they love you. And a person that loves you, like they say they love you, they'll tell you when they wrong. You dig what I'm saying? They'll take their lick when they wrong. You know what I mean? So I hope everybody, you know, have a blessed one, man. I just wanted to come, you know, tap in on self-love, man, because a lot of people forget to love themselves, put themselves first, and really be sacrificing their well-being. You dig what I'm saying? So